today I'm doing something that I've never done before on YouTube or otherwise, and that is talk about my acne. Hey everyone, it's Zoe. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a little horrified to make this video and kind of expose myself and what I've been going through, but hopefully this will help some of you out there, or you can learn from my skincare mistakes. So yeah, let's talk about acne. Really quick before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I upload a new video every Tuesday and Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I've been dealing with acne and skin problems ever since I was around 12. I started seeing a dermatologist for on and off acne and also eczema, which is a whole other problem, but I was under the impression that when I got older, when I became an adult, my acne would go away, but unfortunately not, because I got blessed with adult acne. Here's the current state of my skin. I'll give you guys kind of an up close. It looks really white right now. I think it's just because of this lighting, but it's not really a good skin day or skin week for me right now. You can see I have all these breakouts on my chin here. And then I get a lot like on my hairline, some here, just kind of all over the place right now. I thought we would start off this video with my morning skincare routine so I could show you guys what I'm doing now. And then we'll sit down, dive into all the different treatments I've done, what I've learned, and make sure you stick around till the end because we'll end with my nighttime skincare routine. Welcome to the bathroom. We have the medicine cabinet here, and this is where all of my skincare stuff is that I'm currently using. On this top shelf, I try to keep my morning stuff, and then here my nighttime stuff, which we will dive into later. But let's get started with the morning routine. Here we are, all set up, ready for my morning routine. The first thing that I do, which I just did, is wash my hands. Next, basically in the morning, what I do is a toner, or I rinse my face just with water. I'm gonna do this morning kind of like the extra morning routine. Sometimes if I don't have time, I just do like 1 or 2 of these steps, but since it's for this video, I'll show you guys the full, like if I have time, if I'm pampering myself, usually on the weekend, I do like a full drawn out routine. So the first thing that I use are these, and these are called Last Round. I actually just got these and it's a reusable cotton round. So literally you just pull it out of here. I was using disposable ones, but it just creates so much waste if you're using one in the morning and one at night every single day. And these you wash with soap and water, and then when you're done, you actually place it on the bottom and it dries in here, and yeah, it's really cool. So I'm gonna go in with Glow Recipe. They have their Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. You can see I actually have not used a lot of this. It leaves my skin a little sticky. I don't know if it's just me or if that's the formula, but I don't love to use this one all the time because it does leave me feeling a little sticky, but because I feel like my pores are like extra big lately, I'm gonna use this. So after I do that step, I go in with my Renee Rouleau Daytime Blemish Gel, and this says it's a pre-makeup clearing treatment, so you can use this if you're gonna put on makeup. You could do it right underneath, and I just kind of use it like, you're supposed to just use it wherever you have breakouts, but for me, it's everywhere, so I just kind of generously put it on. So while that is drying, I use this Sunday Riley Autocorrect Brightening and Depuffing Eye Contour Cream. Since I'm layering a lot of products, I like to just give it a minute or 2 in between each product so it seeps into the skin and I'm not just like mushing everything around on my face. So next step is serum, and I've been loving this one also from Sunday Riley. It is their 15% vitamin C brightening serum. Last but not least, SPF, so important. On days where I'm not going to be outside for like a long extended period of time, I use this because this is SPF 18, so it's kind of a lighter SPF. If I'm going out, I'll put on like an actual sunscreen instead of like an SPF moisturizer, but since I'll probably just be inside all day, I will put this one on. And And last, I said that was last, but this is actually last. This is the Hyaluronic Acid Lip Booster from PCA Skin. And it's just a little like chapstick thing. All right, that is the completed morning skincare routine. Leave me a comment down below if you've used any of these products or if you have a product you think I might like better. Let me know in the comments because I'm always looking to try something new out and up my skincare game. But now that we've done this, let's go sit down and chat. All right, back in the bedroom, and it is time to talk adult acne. By the way, for anyone wondering, I am 24, so I think that's considered adult acne. I don't know what the actual age is, but let's just call it that because I thought when I was 18 or at least 21, it would be gone because I'd be an adult, but it is not, and I'm still struggling with this, so that's kind of just what I have been calling it. I have to say, I have tried just about anything and everything. Acne is the one thing that I really struggle with and want to change about my physical appearance, so I have tried a lot. So what I have to say and what I've learned through trial and error is that there is no magical one treatment or one product that is gonna cure your acne. So if anyone tells you that, they are most likely lying, or you're just really lucky and that's all it takes is one thing. But unfortunately for most of us, it is not the case, and it is so much more complicated. So I have been really lucky to be in an industry where I am getting free skincare products and also occasionally free treatments, but I have spent a good chunk of change trying to fix my acne and do different treatments and all that type of stuff. So I wrote them down on my computer because I knew I was gonna forget something, so I'm gonna read off this insane list to you guys. So this is everything that I have tried for my acne. Birth control, doxycycline, minocycline, antibiotics, going dairy-free, proactive, European facials, light therapy, high frequency, laser facials, microneedling, fraxolaser laser facials, and a radio frequency facial. By the way, sorry if the light is kind of going in and out. There's some clouds today, so I'm sitting in front of the window and it's like going in and out, so I apologize for that. So that's the entire list. I think I'm probably forgetting something. The one big thing that I have not tried is Accutane, and that's just because of personal preference and because of some other medications I'm on. So if you're interested in Accutane, definitely talk to your doctor about it first because there are a lot of side effects with that. This probably goes without saying, but everyone's skin is different, so something that worked for me or didn't work for me might work or not work for you. So it's kind of just trial and error when it comes to these things. Unfortunately, you don't really know until you do it, and also you have to do it for like a long period of time. So anything that I've tried, I've given it the 1, 2, 3 months, even like 6 months. I went completely dairy-free for about a year and it didn't really have any effect on my skin. So now I try to do dairy-free, but like here and there I'll cheat and have some dairy because I don't think a little bit of dairy is gonna completely ruin my skin. So it's really just trial and error and figuring out what works for you and what doesn't. Also, while I think my acne is terrible and everyone probably thinks their acne is like the world's worst acne, I know there's people out there who will look at me and go, oh, it's not that bad, but this is just my opinion. This is just how I feel and how it's kind of affected me. So everyone's skin is really different, and to me, it's really lowered my self-confidence having acne and going through this whole process. Right now, it looks better than it did in, I think, like January and February. I'll show you guys some photos of how it looked back then. I was really going through it and saw a bunch of dermatologists. Unfortunately, they all kind of say the same thing where it's like, oh, we don't really know, could be hormones, could be stress. So I have found that even different dermatologists kind of will just try to help you out, but for me at least, there's nothing that they could do for my adult acne. It's just kind of like, oh, well, try to decrease stress, try to do this, try to do that, and this is where I have landed. And I will totally admit that having acne has stopped me from doing things. For example, this YouTube channel. I have always wanted a YouTube channel, but I hate watching myself. I hate looking at myself. When I stare at myself, all I see are the little dots on my face and the acne, so it has stopped me from doing things, but I've kind of just felt like I just need to do it and I shouldn't let it stop me anymore. And other people out there have acne. It's not like I'm alone in this, so I thought maybe when I make my channel to help some of you guys out and just share my experience. If you have been blessed with clear skin, I mean, props to you, but I have to say that you don't really know the feeling of having acne or something like this until you actually have it, and how much it actually affects you and your self-confidence and the way you go about things. I have totally been one to fall for scrolling through Instagram and seeing all the influencers, all the beauty gurus, and they're like perfectly clear skin, and just getting really sad that my skin doesn't look like that at all. But what I have to say is that working in this industry, I have found that a lot of it is editing, which I'm sure most of you guys probably know, but meeting people in person, and I'm not gonna call anyone out, but you realize like, oh wait, they just have like skin, that's normal skin, and in photos it's so easy to mask things and to really avoid it. If you go to my Instagram page, for example, you probably can't even tell that I have acne. I usually wear a lot of makeup, or I just hide, like if I have a breakout, I'll just try and hide it or pick one side of my face to show. Also, obviously Facetune exists. I have never ever edited one of my photos to show like a different feature or like anything like that, but I will do the little spot tool where you can just boop, erase a little pimple. That I think is something that almost everyone has done, and I've totally done that just to get rid of it. So even my Instagram page, like you log on to that and you don't even know that I have acne or am struggling with it, so it's really, really easy to hide. But I love that more people have been open and honest on Instagram and on YouTube about their skin and their journeys, so that has something, that is something that has kind of inspired me to make this video. So just going back to that list, I'll pop it up here wherever, of all the things that I have done for my acne, the things that have worked the best for me are definitely doxycycline. I was on that for about a year, and you're really not supposed to be on that like long term, but it did help clear some things up. I'm not on it anymore, so that was something that was a great temporary fix, but didn't really help me out long term. Also, European facials, my dermatologist actually recommended getting one once a month, which I was kind of doing maybe like every other month before the pandemic hit, and since we've been in quarantine and lockdown, I have not gotten a facial. But European facials really do help just to get everything out, all the gunk out. They are fairly expensive, I will say. Anywhere like cheap is gonna be even like $70. You could go like, I mean, you could get a facial for like thousands of dollars, but like the basic European facial where they do extractions and kind of go into your skin, those have been the most helpful for me. As far as like the lasers and the lights and the Fraxel, like none of that has helped me. I have gotten a lot of those treatments for free and tried them out through work and through the industry. Some of them actually work, like the Fraxel, I could totally see it working if you go back and you do it a lot, but for me it's just like, that's not attainable for anyone unless you're a celebrity or like in the 1%. So I think that a lot of the treatments really just make it seem like anyone could have clear skin, but really you have to be like rich and famous to get those treatments often enough that it shows some type of effect. All right, that's the end of my rant. I feel like that was really long. But I will check back in with you guys for my nighttime routine. All right guys, we are back. It is dark outside now, so let's head to the bathroom and do our nighttime skincare routine. Okay, back in the bathroom, and I know this video is already a little long, so I'll go through my nighttime routine super quick so we can finish up this video. I have a little bit of makeup on since I was filming something else earlier, so I'm gonna take it off with this. This is the Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. So this looks like really, really weird, but basically you just heat it up with your fingers a little bit and then rub it onto your face, and it melts away the makeup. Okay, now that this is all mushed around and I'm looking gorgeous, it is time to rinse. Okay, the makeup is all off and I'm wet. I'm gonna go in next with the e.l.f. Super Brighten Peel Pads with brightening alpha hydroxy acids. Now that that everything is off my face, I'm all cleansed, I'm going to go in with my Renee Rouleau Post-Breakout Fading Gel and Anti-Bump Solution. I use these two in combo. Okay, we're gonna go in next with some stuff from Nurse Jamie that I was really lucky enough to have sent to me. The first is her Miracle Base Beauty Oil, and then we're gonna use this little tool to rub it all in. While the oil is drying down, I have 3 products that I like to use. One is from Babe Lash, it's the lash serum. The other one is Grande Repair Leave-In Lash Conditioner, and the last is from Scentbird, and it's their shimmering lip oil. Ta-da! There you have it, my nighttime skincare routine. I always look really like dewy and glowy at night so that I can get ready to look nice and fresh in the morning. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I know this was a long video, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you took something away from this.